chase Billy that aircraft now. Even it sits down, he rolls it down on the grass out there in the air show right. Look at the smoke explode off the pavement as he rolls that airplane. Now once, twice, he goes off that right end zone. Triple roll, quadruple roll, keeps it rolling right on around. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we watch Skip turn back into Skip has performed in air shows in over 15 countries around the world. Now with the nose pointed down to pull it down. You're looking at over 400 horsepower on this gear. Skip dives down out here, inverted, hanging by his seatbelt and shoulder harness. Now he powers up into the vertical, drives it across the top. While inverted, now he's got full better, but what? Twice, three times, and flies the backside of the loop like taking a walk in the park. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the premiere. Highly in the world, the one and only Mr. Stewart, as he flies up the bar, pulls the left end zone, hangs it on the prop. Starts to a stop, flies it away out here. Coming back at us on a 45-degree down line. Keeping it back, keeping it serious, and keeping it right back at us. Bringing it right back down onto the hard deck. Look at that, inches off the ground. Cut the grass as he goes. Powers the airplane right back up into the right end zone. Touches the vertical. Up the barber pole off of air show right. Hangs it on to dry, square turnaround. Nose comes back down. Airspeed building dramatically as he comes at us here from air show right. There's 200, 210, 220. Powers back up on there. 45-degree upline. Rolling the airplane to the inverted. Now he winds it up. Oh, air show left. Wow. You're watching some incredible flying. And fast and furious. It's Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. Now the nose is down. The power's up. Bringing it right back down into the hard deck. Quick against the ground. He puts it right there. Oh, man. As he turns it totally on loose out there. Comes with the airplane, tail over nose, and recovers on here off of air show right. Here to St. Louis, let's hear it for Skip Stewart. And unwinds it again. 3 half rolls. He dives in on a 45-degree down line. Accelerating out upside down. Over 100 horsepower on that 1,000-pound muscle biplane. Look at that as he caps it off. Oh, man. And how it just flashes so out there off the air. Back down onto the deck. 45-degree down line, accelerating out to 200 miles an hour. Flying across the sky. Guy winds it up, flies at the head. That is hardcore. Hot rod biplane being absolutely flown to its limit by the one and only Skip Stewart. As we watch him out there off of air show left, you can see his ground support team is out there. They have strung together 2 ribbons. They are put out there. You can see the top ribbon is only approximately 12 feet off the ground. The lower one sitting there 8 feet off the ground. Spread apart out there. Let's watch as Skip repositions out here off of Air Show Center. He's getting a good look at the topography around here. Where'd Skip go? Skip went out there, and I guess he has some friends involved in today. Want to go and say hello. But watch out there. There he is. He's tapped on this pass to Black Prometheus between those 2 poles and underneath the low ribbon. Let's watch. Can he do it? Can he keep that low? Let's watch. Right. He did it, folks. Underneath the ribbon. Oh, yeah, Skip. Let it roll. Right on and out. Okay, we just got a call from Skip here at Show Control. He said, I'd like to see if I can cut the top ribbon and the top ribbon only. So what Skip's going to attempt to do is fly between those poles and cut only the top ribbon. No way. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, from Air Show Right. Skip Stewart will attempt to fly inverted. Right here, he's down the deck. Oh, he did it, folks. Top ribbon on. Up here for Skip Stewart. Skip is letting you know what, folks. There is still one ribbon out there. And I'd like to slice that ribbon. Okay. Well, Skip is now going to attempt to slice that lower ribbon. He said slice, okay. Let's watch out here. Skip is going to slice that. That means he is going to be flying at knife edge. So at 90 degrees to the horizon with the wings, Skip Stewart is going to attempt to cut that. Performer that has flown at every single edition of the Spirit of St. Louis Air Show and Zen Expo, and you can see why we have him back every time we do the show. First call of the day. Hey, Skip Stewart, are you available? Because here's the day we need you. And now Skip brings that down the deck again, setting up for his arrival sequence. The airport's back here, buddy. Oh, man. The cows just got a visit from Skip Stewart there. All right, as we watch him swing around out here off of Air Show Right. Bringing Prometheus right back down on the deck. Ladies and gentlemen, the knife edge flight. You're seeing it right there. Give him a wave, ladies and gentlemen. That's Skip Stewart.